In an interview with Rolling Stone, guitarist Eddie Van Halen was asked if he had listened to Chickenfoot, the band featuring former Van Halen members Michael Anthony and Sammy Hagar. Rather than addressing the question, Eddie responded with an unexpected tirade. "The funny thing is, everyone who leaves the band claims I fired them. I'm not the villain here. When Hagar left, Mike followed him. Later, when we reunited with Dave, Mike wanted back in, but it was like, no man, you left. My son took over on bass, but we didn't push Mike out just to bring in Wolfgang." Michael Anthony firmly refutes Eddie's version of events. "Why would I leave Van Halen? That never happened," he stated. It's odd that, when asked about Chickenfoot, Eddie suddenly starts talking about me supposedly quitting. What do the two things have to do with each other? Anthony disclosed that during Van Halen's 2004 tour with Hagar, he had to accept a pay cut and give up rights to the band's name and logo. To his shock, he later found out through the media that Eddie had replaced him with his son Wolfgang for the band's 2007 reunion tour with David Lee Roth. "I learned about the tour like everyone else, through the press," Anthony said. "At that point, I just shrugged and thought, if this is what Eddie wants, he'll do as he pleases. If he wanted Wolfgang on bass, I couldn't stop him. But I never quit. I never said, I'm done. That's what frustrates me." Eddie is trying to make himself look innocent. Despite the situation, Anthony expressed satisfaction with his work in Chickenfoot. "The album, the shows, the energy. We're having an amazing time, and the fans love it," he shared. Eddie claims he hasn't listened to Chickenfoot, and I believe him. Instead of altering the past and stirring up drama, he should concentrate on making music. Anthony concluded, "Life is great for me. I'm happy where I am. But I want to make this clear. I never left Van Halen. That's simply not true." Reflecting on the passing of Eddie Van Halen, Anthony acknowledged that his death marked the definitive end of the original Van Halen, or any version of the band. Anthony had just wrapped up the Best of All Worlds summer tour alongside longtime collaborator Sammy Hagar, a tour dedicated to celebrating Van Halen's musical legacy.